Hey, Jeremy here from LATT SEO. In this video, I'm walking through an audit I did for a prospect to share with them a number of different elements that can be improved and cleaned up on their site from an SEO perspective to help them generate more organic traffic, rank better, and likely generate more revenue as well. Let's get into it. I wanted to first look at a couple data points on this tool here called Ahrefs. And the reason I like to look at this tool here is it has a ton of different data points, but the two big ones I like to focus on are referring domains. And a referring domain is a unique instance of a different website on the internet linking to you. And the reason I mention these is because Google looks at these as votes of confidence or trust signals. So as a website owner, you want to have trusted websites linking to your site because Google sees those and then associates your site as a trusted or high-powered site. And as you get more sites linking to you, it makes it easier for your site to rank for the keywords you're optimized for. And one of the metrics for seeing that is this metric here called DR, or domain rating. Now, this is on a 0 to 100 scale, and essentially lets us know, like I said, how strong or how authoritative your site is, but it also lets us know how difficult a keyword or phrase is likely to be to rank for once we look at the competing websites ranking for a keyword. So all that being said, let's look at your keyword data here and see if there are any opportunities that we could rank better for. So this here shows all keywords and phrases your site is ranking for in Google, and you can see 430 different keywords. Now, the interesting thing here is the first one I want to look at in more detail. It's the keyword is spy cameras. And the reason for this is 5,100 people search this every month and you're at position 69. So it's estimated you're getting no traffic from that specific keyword. Now, one quick data point I like to look at too is if we look at this keyword in more detail and we look at all variations, including, or any keyword that includes the phrase spy cameras, I should say. Then we have 1,363 keywords, and the search volume now is 17,000 searches per month, and globally is 34,000. And this includes things like, of course, spy cameras, small spy cameras, best, mini, hidden, spy cameras with audio, and so on. You get the point here. But the value here is astronomical once we look at that compared to what the potential would be for just spy cameras. Now, the way to capture all of this additional traffic here and rank better for these additional keywords is by having more content on your page specifically, which I'll get to here in a second. But let's look back at the results for the phrase spy cameras to see who's ranking and what we can do better to beat them. So this chart here shows all the competing sites ranking for the phrase spy cameras in Google. And you can see here, the first thing I want to do is look at DR, or domain rating, to see is this even a key phrase that we could compete for based on your current domain strength? And if you look down here, here's where you're at, surveillanceplus.com, DR12 at number 69. Now, if we look at page one here, we have Zetronics 53, Spy Gadgets 31, Amazon 96, PalmVid 10, the Home Security Superstore 51, 91, 19, 74, 99. So what this tells me is that you're actually stronger than one of the sites that is ranking in the top 5 on Google for this key phrase. So this is absolutely something that we could compete for. Now, next thing to look at then would be content. So I mentioned content. To the benefit of content is by having more content on your page specifically, we can then target some of those additional keywords and rank for more than just something like spy camera or spy cameras. So you can see here, it shows that you have 654 words of content on your page, and top site here has 3,634, 1,277, 2,600. You get the point there. So big gap there in terms of content. So that would be another big focus in terms of optimizing your page itself. Now, the other thing to think about here is the 3 big elements that Google looks at from an initial optimization perspective would be the title, the URL structure, and then content on your page. And you can see here, if you wanted to rank well for spy cameras, most of these websites here have hidden or spy and then cameras or surveillance in the title itself. So you can see here, best spy cams, hidden surveillance cameras, best hidden cameras. And so you get the point there again. So this here for you is just surveillance plus spy shop. So you don't have nothing here about camera in here. So it's going to be extremely difficult to rank for that key phrase, and especially if you have competing websites that are strong and have those elements in place. So that would be another factor that I would highly recommend we work on. And then you see here, the URL is just spy shop. So if we look at that page, again, we have the information here on this page, and there's no additional content explaining what these products are and making it easier for us to rank for some of those other keywords. Now, a couple other data points to look at here would be The title itself, again, is just Spy Shop. Now, I would recommend, again, including that primary key phrase in there, but then also including additional information in there about what these products are and are they the best? Do you have minis? Do you have with audio, things like that to include and optimize for some of those other keywords? And I realize I'm kind of repeating myself here, but this is the process that we look at from an optimization perspective that can really help you rank better in Google. Now, last thing to look at then would be how many other websites are linking to your page specifically compared to some of your competitors. And if we look here at the Zetronics here and then Spy Gadgets and Amazon, if we look at this domains column here, you can start to see how many other websites on the internet are linking to each of these individual pages on these other sites. So 139 other websites link to Zetronics. And what that tells Google basically is there are 139 other websites on the internet voting that they should rank well for a key phrase like spy cameras. And your page here has one. So it's going to be extremely difficult, again, to compete from that perspective unless we work to bridge that gap too. So a lot of opportunity here, a lot of room to improve and clean things up and optimize better. And the way our process would work is figuring out what keywords and phrases you actually want to focus on and rank for, and then optimize your site accordingly for those keywords so that Google understands that these are the keywords we're going to rank for. Hope you got some value from that video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. It would help me out. I'd appreciate it. And if you're looking for help with your SEO, fill out the contact form in the description or in the comment section of the video here, and I'll take a look at your website, your details, and see how I can best help you improve your organic SEO, generate more traffic, and improve your revenue as well. And that's it. Thanks.